Action in the Kursk campaign, Battle of Porochovka, December 7th, 1943. Reaches the last line of Russian defenses as the Soviets commit their army reserve. This was the largest tank battle of the war. You have the German forces coming in from the right, which is the south, and they're going to try to eliminate Russian units. Meanwhile, you have the Russians coming in. You have the Russian sets up on board 2, which is the leftmost board, and they're going to come in and try to hold board 3, which is the center board, which is basically the flat board for the most part. Also, the Russians have some 6 anti-tank guns units they're set up on the Germans' entrance board. The goal of the Russians is to have units on board 3. They enter from the left and they want to have units on the center board at the end of the game. 10 units for marginal, 15 units for tactical, and 30 units for decisive. The Germans, meanwhile, their goal is to destroy Russian units. Destroy 15 Russian units, it's a marginal. Destroy 20 Russian units, it's a tactical, and decisive is very difficult. It's destroy 40 units. Germans go first, and they enter. Then it's a 10-turn game. Larry got everything set up here and ready to go. Let's zoom in. Over here you see how I set up the Russians. I set up the Russians on the roads or 2 so they can make a rush onto the center board. And hopefully they capture Hill 107 because that's really the only height on that board, and maybe they can capture that town. Meanwhile, the Russians have 6 anti-armor guns in key places. I put them in the places I put them in to cut off the Germans. I have the Germans are going to go first, and the Russians are going second. I thought I had the order of march set up, I didn't, so I paused the video. So now if you look right here, this is my order of march. So I have these 3, and they're going to go up and they're going to drive right up to the armor guns and hopefully maybe do some spotting. Then I have my self-propelled guns, which are my weaker armor units. And then I have some regular, I believe, Panzer IVs, and then I have my really good Panzers. So I have some of the weaker armor in order to be soaked off and not get be. Then you get the Vespies and the howitzers, and then you get the half tracks full of infantry. And the last group you have mortar unit and 2 anti-armor units, and that's it. So I'm going to start off with left, or do I go right? 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, now 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he's spotted, and I need another one there because that's going to be destroyed. So 5, 6. I would like to get this in the woods. 6, 9. Let's go like that. So one of those will be destroyed, but I'll have one of there. Now, do I want to go to the left? All right. Thing is, the left, there's not much resistance, but it's a little slower. Right is just a shooting gallery. 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 waiting in the woods. So I did send one, to the right. I did send one half track to the right. Now I bring the armor. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 5. Crossroads. 5. Destroy that. Oh, 6, 7, 8. 5. 6. 7. That's a danger zone. Let's stop right there. Or see, that's to 24. I can take out 2 of these panzers, spread them out like that. There you go. So and these units, 5, 6, 7, 8. Armor weapon. Would it though? Yeah, it would have a line of sight to me. Oh, here, big time. 5 rats. I can move down there, but 5. Okay. That's 5. Those are the big tanks coming on. All right, so I can still move these. Got 5. Let's see. Half track with them. I'd like to send them up to take care of those anti-armor. Do that. 5, 6, 7. Infantry there. Stop them right there. There's probably a better way to use those. Matter of fact, I know there's a better way to handle this, but I'm gonna play it, see how it works. And last but not least, alrighty, so I'm going to lose 1, maximum 2 tank units over here. I need to be able to take that out. So I need that infantry up there. Can I get there? Can I get? I need to send one of these units forward. 1, 2. That's 5. Infantry there. I need somebody to spot those armor units. All right, I gotta see if I can get up there though. 6, 7. Man, that's tough. 9, 10. Load. I mean, by the time I'm done with this, these vehicles already be passed, so I'm not even going to worry about it. But I might send these half tracks ahead a bit. So 8, 9, 10. Let's do that. Let's get rid of the send these half tracks right there. That way they can do some spotting maybe of these armored units. Have 3. Sending these half tracks ahead. Hopefully they might be able to clear the way a little bit of these armored units. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference because by the time they set up, well, they can close assault next turn, but anyways, by the time they set up, we're not. Okay, because we're almost there anyways. Okay, that's it for the Germans' turn. Obviously, the Germans don't have any fire. They're going to take some losses, but it's going to be okay. Now, if I had known, if I had thought if I should have put a unit right there, blocking, anti-armor gun right there would have been good. Okay, anyways. Russian fire phase. Gonna take out. This hex, and this hex. But it's automatically considered go through the hex that's best for the defender, right? In that case, it would be boom, boom, boom. See, this is a situation where it depends which rule set I'm using. So I'm going to get back to that. So right here, it's half range, so it's going to be a 2-to-1 straight up. And I got 5. I think that's just dispersal. Straight up, and I rolled a 5. Yeah, it's a dispersal. He's dispersed. There. He fired. How about I use my own line of sight rule? That's not blocked. But if I use PanzerBlitz, and if there's a dispute, I'm going to stick with the PanzerBlitz rule. So I'm going to say that this would have to do a path of across the top of the mesa, and the mesa would block my sight to this vehicle. Alright, so that's it for the Russian fire phase. Now the all-important Russian movement phase. Here we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, and 11. 2, 3, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 9. That's gonna be 9. 11. Them. This is gonna move. And them. Them. 0. You guys can't go 12. These are just ducks, no them. At the moment, infantry covering the cities. Five. Mark them there to unload next turn. 1. 8. Right there. There. Tank. Get to it. Send this guy across country. 1, 2, 9, 10, 11. And we just got a bunch of trucks and infantry. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. 11. 9. These guys, infantry, and we have more infantry. Great. I want to get these guys forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12. Just gonna infantry unit. Can unload these guys over here. Yep, so that's what I'm going to do. These infantry units will hold this city. Two. Use one of these. Yeah. city. Okay. I think that's it. Movement plus can't unload now because great stacking. All right, so let's pull back. We're moved, and so they're right there are the Russians, and they're headed on to get dominant positions on board 3. All right, let's go over here and across, up. Here are the Germans. They're coming through. They're slowed down a little bit, not much, by the Russian anti-tank guns. Yep. Just thinking if I should, as a Russian, those anti-tank guns. I already did it this way, so I'll continue. All right. That's it for turn 1. Arrows get more and more interesting. Fired. These units would have gone for. Those other infantry units went for, and these units stayed in line. Might have, maybe I should move them. Okay, that's it for now. Thank you for joining me. I will see you next time for turn. Bye-bye.